Yo, this walk down the parking lot's crazy. You can barely see any of the rides sticking out from the trees. And you can see a little sky coaster there and just a tiny bit of Phobia launch coaster. I don't think you can even see in the shot. It's just so buried in the woods. It's already giving me Knoebels vibes and I love it. So welcome to Lake Compounce, apparently the first amusement park in the US or something. Definitely my first new one this year because if you guys saw some of my previous trips, you know that I went to basically a bunch of revisits, but whatever. I'm a little concerned. I'm already seeing a bunch of groups gathering here around me, which I guess is just like last school groups of the summer or whatever, but I mean, it's a Tuesday. The park isn't too big. There's only like 5 major roller coasters, including this thing that just got refurbished this year, so hopefully that'll be good. And yeah, let's go on in and check it out. I'm literally 5 steps in the entrance and I already see that they have potato patch here. So I guess it's the same company that owns like eventually in Kennywood and all that stuff. Neat. We're heading here for Phobia, so I feel like it's probably gonna have the longest line with the least capacity. Okay, maybe not quite yet. It does look like some areas of the park are fenced off for certain parts of the day. But yeah, we'll come back in a couple hours. I mean, this place is already super compact. Just even walking up here, I see there's a ghost hunt, haunted ride thing. Down here you've got Boomerang Coaster and Katie Credit just a little bit down the path. And more importantly, not go that way. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think we used to come to Lake Compounce, the legendary Boulder Dash. And yeah, I should probably go ride that at some point, shouldn't I? Okay, so why didn't nobody tell me that the little ghost chase haunted shooting dark ride back here? Why have I never known? This is Boo Blasters, but better. Like, they have to start ride instead of what everything down has. I know each version is different, but like, literally exact same cutouts. Booster's the main villain or whatever. There's a Booster song. This feels like what? Why can't I? I'm losing all my Disney points right now for not knowing the name of the Disney people that make all those songs, but this feels like if Boo Blasters had its own song written by them about Boosterberg, and also there's like randomly jump scares, a couple of more unsettling things. So it's like a more advanced version of what Kings Island has. I'm a fan. Personally, I blame One Train Ops. So that wasn't bad. I swear to God, I'm gonna give you guys more angles than just this shot of the lift on the first few hills. But the legendary Boulder Dash, it was okay. First of all, we gotta say, look at this lift. Look at it disappearing into the woods. If I never say anything else in the world, this is the definition of a terrain coaster. It just hugs the hillside, dashed over some boulders you can see over there, and yeah, it's just in and out of the woodwork. This is literally just the trainest coaster ever, train coaster. As for myself, as you see right here, they do have some Titan Track conversions on it. This is the first Titan Track I've been on, so really cool to see the difference in between the wood and steel track. Let's go zoom over the lift in just a second now. Yeah, let's keep walking. Yeah, this thing, it felt at the beginning like it was just gonna be a lateral ride. Like, I expected it to just be an out and back, super airtime, poppy, whatever you want to call it, but there wasn't really any airtime for the first couple of hills. That said, once you get towards those second few hills, yeah, you start flying. Tons of ejector, tons of mostly fluid, but like there's some good ejector pops in it. Definitely recommend. I'm gonna have to go back. Line's already dying down a little. Nice. Because I was stuck, unfortunately, in the middle of the ride, kind of on line 10. So definitely want to try and get back towards the front. Unfortunately, no assigned seating. And I'm literally just recording trees now because that's how hidden this thing is. Look, there's a couple of hills back there. Try to get some better shots of that part. From one wood coaster to another, the next thing on our list is the Wildcat. The Johnny Rockets Wildcat. There we go. This thing used to be notorious as like one of the roughest rides in the world or whatever, but I guess they did a lot of retracking over this last season, and from what I've heard, it's supposed to be a lot better, but I've never ridden it before, so I don't know what to compare it to. All I know is it used to be bad, but now it's apparently okay, so there it goes. Here we go. You guys want to see a running of the bulls to premiere Skyrocket 2?
Oh my god, it's like Super Mario
2. Alright, that was more like a walking of the cows, but we're still gonna try and get on this thing before the line gets too long. Look at that. It just opened. Time for the first launch of the day.
I've never done it back. This car's gonna look bad.
And it was like 2 hours.
Things are so much better without comfort collars. Not much to say there, it's just a Skyrocket 2. Let's see if we get going background. It's just amazing to see what they could do with what's essentially a vertical double helix. Literally just back and forth, kind of, I don't want to say boomerang style, but boomerang style because it goes back and forth. And yeah, you just got a giant hill there, a couple nice little vertical dives, crazy inversion up top, and back and forth launches. Fun, solid ride. Parks, get these. If you can afford them, get them. This is really good for a small, medium-sized park. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that I will not be getting a boomerang credit today. Looks like this thing's down. I don't know if it's for maintenance. Like it says right here, summer 2024. That's literally right now, but I mean, it's a boomerang. You see them now, you've seen them a billion times. If you guys saw one of my last theme park videos, you know that one of these was a little bit of a landmark for me, so make sure you check that bit out. This one, unfortunately, will have to wait till another adventure. On the other hand, though, it looks like these might have new trains, maybe? Trying to zoom in on them right now. Yeah, it definitely still has a label on it, at least. Yeah, it might be getting new trains for you, which is pretty cool. Hopefully next time ride it'll be a lot smoother. Not complaining too much, just because this park is awesome for what it is, and that gives me another chance to come ride Boulder Dash, so. No boomerang this time. I'll have to come back later for the credit that's at every other park. I'm still able to ride Zoomerang's cousin that also has Zoomer in its name. This was just a car ride though. So that's actually a pleasant little experience. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of like billboard signs because it's a car ride, whatever, but there's a couple other good scenes too. Like at one point there was a cop that I thought was just gonna jump scare me because all cops are. And over here, really cool finale that I wish they were posting something on here because they have a nice little drive-in. You have like little car over there with a concession stand, all that fun stuff. And on this side, there is a screen that they could totally play some movies on. That'd be a really cool way to end it. So, really nice little touch-up to a little turnpike car ride. Also had a working radio that you could jam out to and a horn that you could just jam out on. I don't usually do this paid attraction anyways, but I want to do a quick shout out to their currently unavailable Sky Coaster. Just because, look at this setting. It goes right over the walkway, the main drop. Then there's a nice little drop off over there because you saw it from the power trip earlier. So that's a nice little vent view you see over there. So really cool setting. Just fly up there over the pathway and then nice little drop off cliffside over there. I mean, when you're not able to get one shameless credit at the park, you get the other one. One of the cool deals they offered here was when you get your tickets, like $10 extra, you get a meal voucher. So I was able to get some potato patch, some chicken, fries, and a drink that I'm about to get. But it always feels a little weird to come to a potato patch and not see all the bajillions of flavors that they have at the Kennywood one. So make sure you go to Kennywood, check out that potato patch. This is so fun though. We got some cheesy fries and some tenders. And And welcome to the water park section of the video, or it would be if cars weren't a little more than I thought they'd be today. But I can show off some of the cool slides here. So this is probably the biggest one right here. It's freaking Enos Flytrap. What even is this? It looks like a big raft that has indoor and outdoor sections, spiral tubes, and it ends on this big old floobadoop right here. Yeah, that's insane. It looks like one of those big saucer funnel slides, but just, you know, right down the big Enos Flytrap. You got your wave pool right here that looks like it's got a nice little waterfall feature in the back. It's kind of cool. A little crocodile man mascot. It's a nice little artificial beach here instead of cabanas, so you can rent these guys out. Each comes a little cooler, it looks like. Nice little thatched roof cottages. Riptide Racer here is the classic twisty racing mat slide. Unfortunately, these are a bunch of empty slides I'm showing you because a decent part of the stuff in the back is unfortunately closed for what I can only assume is staffing reasons, because it's the middle of August, so it'll be school time soon. If you don't want to hang out on the artificial beach, they have some normal, more traditional cabanas. Same deal, but not on the artificial beach. And that is because it's right back there by the lake, which you can see in the background. I'll get you a better shot in a sec. Here's probably one of my favorite signs. We have the world famous clawed mammoth, because everyone knows that elephants have claws. And right across from that is probably the biggest disappointment, I'd say, and that is this really cool looking slide, the Storm Surge. Just a nice little twisty slide. Nothing special about the slide itself, but like, look at it. It goes all around this big fake lighthouse. And even the kitty flies back there also come out of a nice little themed house, so that's really cool. This one's a big sad. Like other ones you can find anywhere, but this is just uniqueness. I love uniqueness. We got this beachfront here leading out to what looks like they have a waterfront stage, so that's really cool. Must be nice for show times or whatever. And it's right here on the lake. Spoilers. You know how you keep on calling this place Lake Compounce? It's probably because of this. Just a guess though. Like how we got this lonely, kind of traditional water slide that's all the way at the end of the water park. Like, here's all your slides and stuff. Here's Lazy River. Yo dog, what up? By the way, this is still Boulder Dash. This is still Boulder Dash. This is still Boulder Dash. This is still Boulder. It starts like way down there. This is such a long ride. I'm gonna find the end of Boulder Dash, I swear to God. We're still going. Look at that Titan track transfer. You can tell the difference night and day between the steel topper-ish track and normal wood track. It's like an RMC, but not. I think we did it. I think we finally made it to the edge of Boulder Dash. I can't even see the park anymore from here. It's that far away. It's that long of a ride. So shout out to Discovery I found while tracing this bad boy. It looks like this used to be an old train track. It's definitely a station here. I'm just looking at the end of it. It looks like it gets cut off there. So I don't know if this is like kind of a trolley thing way back in the day, or if it's just the old train, because they do have a train now. It's just other side of the water park and goes around the outside of the park. Not really getting any footage of it because it looks like a really long ride with a really small weight. Yeah, it does get cut off here. So it's like a kind of trolley kind of situation. So shout out to that. Old rides or whatever for the win. Also, he's a raft ride all the way at the end of the park. Right behind the turnaround to Boulder's, I won't say Boulder's Gate. Old wood. Titan track. Old wood. Alright guys, I found the other end of the trolley. So it looks like it will go from here at the beginning of the water park and halfway down Boulder Dash's layout, all the way down there to where the river rapids are and the turnaround from Boulder Dash. That's where I'll talk about something besides Boulder Dash soon. I just want to point out real quick that just like, this is like the definition of how you take one element and change it up and extend the layout, because like most of this ride obviously is various hills. You can see this entire turnaround, just all sorts of bunny hills, but then yeah, ones that go a little higher, you have ones that are shaped differently. You have double ups and double downs on this. You can see right there, it literally goes from down the ground go way up the train on this. So like, as you're going, you're losing speed. You're on a return trip going up and up and up, which is the opposite of what you think a ride would be doing to maintain its speed. Like, just things like that make this ride really, really interesting. Of course, there's the first half that I can't even properly videotape because it's literally up in the mountains, in the woods. Once again, this is the terrainest coaster of all time. Literally just when whizzing by, you can't even see it. That's a triple up. What? I didn't even notice that. That's literally 1, 2. That goes down a little bit. It's basically a triple up for finale. It's crazy. All right, let's try that clip again. So enough talking about that good wooden roller coaster. Time to go on the other wood coaster here in the park. Gotta give a huge shout out to the entrance here. They did the thing where some parks do, where they actually have a portion of the old track up here as part of the entrance. So that's always super cool to see. Well, that wasn't too bad. I managed to actually get a front seat ride on it, thanks to single rider up there. So, shout out to single rider up there. I'm also a single rider up there. It's definitely a tale of two rides. Like, you could tell where the new track is and where the old track is. That said, even like some of the old track sections, the only part that I could really feel that much of a shake on was probably just like that last part of the ride, the last few hills and second half of that curve there. So if the ride ever was an issue with being super bumpy, I wouldn't know. Like, it honestly just felt like a normal wing coaster where it just naturally has a little bit of roughness to it. So good job retracking it, I guess. You did it and you did it. And now it was definitely bearable to me. Also, shout out to the ride op. That guy was awesome. Knock Knock is currently broken down time and gear themed drop tower clock. I will say though, given the current situation, this is a fantastic name for this attraction. Last thing I want to show off here today is the park's log flume sawmill plunge, both because lines are a little longer than I expect them to be today, and also my phone's about to die, so I'll have to just give you some general park shots and tell you about the rest in the outro. Alright, so like row 10 is close to back. Last time I was close to front, like third car some. Close I'm gonna get today.
All clear means y'all are out of here, so when I say Boulder, you say Dash. Boulder!
Dash!
Boulder!
Dash!
Boulder!
Voyage!
Bye!
So if I said anything negative about Boulder Dash earlier in this video, ignore it. It just needs some time to warm up, and it's so much better in the back. Yeah, not sure how it's going to rank my actual top wood list, but all I'm going to say, absolutely deserves all these Golden Ticket awards. That, and judging by this wait time that they have now, got just enough time for one more ride. It's just a bit of a shame because this neighbor has a similar wait time, and I genuinely would not mind rewriting the Ghost Blaster thing again because it's Blue Blasters but better. Just looking at these lights on Wildcat Lift Hill, I'm a little sad that this park's only open until 6 today. I'm gonna have to come back some summer or pause? I don't know, it's weird coming to a park without the flight too. But like, I imagine this has pretty cool night lighting here. Boulder Dash, I imagine is godly at night. This feels like it'd be a really good nighttime park, but yeah, check it out. Get some really cool lights going up Lift Hill. And here comes the train in 3, 2, 1. Look at those flyers. Just a real quick look at the gift shop as I walk out of the park. Obviously, I'm probably gonna have to get one of these Boulder Dash shirts because I mean, freaking Boulder Dash. What's that? Ooh, that's not bad. But I want to show this off real quick. Freaking Potato Patch has his own shirt. It's crazy though. This is really just the entire park. They've got a little bit further that way, but
Yeah,
there's one end. You got Main Street right here. Nice little park entrance with the pony corn. You got Wildcat going in the background, so you hear that chain lift. Shaboom, and just like that water park, and that's like the end of the park right there. This is a really compact park, which is really, really weird for them to have this much in this small of a space. So yeah, park's cool. It's kind of small, but it makes up for it with quality over quantity. Honestly, it's worth it just to go on Ghost Chase and freaking Boulder Dash, which I wish I had more time to go on more laps on, but can't be helped. There was a lot of school groups that day, and single train operation on a pretty decently long ride means that you only are able to get a couple laps on it if you have to enjoy the whole park on its own. I will recommend that if it's your only visit that you do invest in the Fast Pass, just if you do want a marathon on Boulder Dash and do other stuff that day. But other than that, I think I generally got through everything at the park. Just didn't really get any re-rides and didn't really get to experience the water park, unfortunately, which has some really cool looking slides. But that was part 1 of the Coast Tour for 2024's National Coaster Day trip. Make sure you click the link up above if you are watching this in the future once I have the next one posted, because I do have another vlog for Six Flags New England. As always, if you enjoy this kind of video, make sure to leave a nice little like and comment down below. Maybe subscribe if you are new for some more coaster and card game content. And if you want to help support me on this channel and send me on more trips like this, because it's kind of expensive to travel and get tickets and stuff, make sure to check out my page on TCG Player. I really need to set up some sort of alternate thing like a Ko-fi or a Patreon or something. So tell me the coolest way that you want to help give me money so I can do more amusement park stuff. But until next time, always embrace the infinite.